Drop a like in the next 5 seconds or all your players will get deleted on 2K. I would not risk it. What's up guys, SoloDF back with another video. Now today I'm going to be giving you guys the secret recipe. I am finally going to be revealing my new dribble moves, my new signature styles. But not only the dribble moves, I'm going to be giving you guys the best settings, the best badges, the best takeovers. I'm even going to be giving you guys a hand cam dribble tutorial with arrows, or well, I'm basically going to pop a Xbox controller up on the screen, put arrows on it. It'll look something like this so that you guys know exactly how to do each move when I'm talking about them. Because I've seen other dribble tutorials in the past where, you know, they'll put their hand cam up and they're just flicking their sticks. It might be delayed and you just are lost. You have no clue what they're talking about. But with the arrows and me explaining it, I hope you guys will be able to understand what I'm trying to say. But before we get into it, make sure to subscribe to my channel. We're on the road to 400,000 subscribers. Also, make sure to turn on my post notifications so you don't miss a stream or upload. Also, real quick, I'm gonna pop some socials up on the screen. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Twitch. I'm really active on all of those, and especially once I hit Legend on 2K, I'm gonna be streaming a lot more on my Twitch. Also, if you guys haven't, make sure to drop a like in this video. Let's aim for 5,000 likes, but let's get into it. Alright, so starting off, before I show you guys the dribble moves or even get into the dribble tutorial, I need to show you guys my settings. Alright, so look, you guys want to press start, go over to options here, go to controller settings. Now, if you guys want to copy down any of my settings, then you can, but the main thing that we're going to be looking at is pro stick orientation. Make sure that this is on absolute. I don't know what the default setting is, but I know in the past it used to put you on camera relative right away, but just make sure that's on absolute. Trust me, it's going to help you dribbling. It's going to allow you to dribble how you want to on any area of the court. It's hard to explain, just trust me, put it on absolute. Next up, my playmaking badges. I have 20 badges on my 6-7 demigod build. Some of you guys probably have my build. If you don't, these are the badges that I use, and I'm gonna say these are my ones badges. Now, if I was playing twos, honestly, this is what I would do. I would take off tight handles and space creator. I would put on bullet passer, and I'll put bailout on bronze, and then space creator on bronze. The 3 badges that I have on Hall of Fame are pretty necessary, especially quick first step and handles for days. And then ankle breaker is a really good badge. Space creator and tight handles are also good badges as well that'll help you get more ankle breakers in the part. Now for the takeovers, and in 2K21 next gen, you can change your takeovers once you have max badges. So look, these are all the takeovers. I actually don't get the playmaking takeovers on this build, but you might be thinking that you need playmaking takeover to get ankles, which just is not true. This year, the takeover that's going to allow you to get ankle breakers is ankle breaking shots. So it's actually a shot creating takeover. You guys see in the description there, it increases the likelihood of dropping defenders and making a step back and spin jumpers. So if you guys want to catch ankles with a takeover or just enhance your ankle breaking abilities, use ankle breaking shots. I usually run spotted precision as my first takeover and then ankle breaking shots as my secondary one. Now for the part of the video that I'm sure a lot of you guys have been waiting for, maybe even some people skipped to this part in the video. I am finally gonna be showing you guys my dribbles, and look at this, bro. This is Little Jimmy. Little Jimmy is pulling up into the video. Look at that. Drop a like for Little Jimmy if you guys haven't already. Alright, but yeah, you guys want to go to gameplay animations, and here they are. Starting off with dribble style, I have on quick. Now, in my other video, I had James Harden. My last dribble moves video, I had James Harden. Trust me, you guys are going to want to put on quick. Signature size up, I am using elite. Now, in my other video, my last dribble moves video, I had on Kevin Durant. Now with elite can do basically everything Kevin Durant can do, but a little bit quicker. So you guys are gonna want to use elite, and when I get into the dribble tutorial, you guys will figure out why. But yeah, you guys see, I looked at so many different signature sizes because this is one of the most important dribble moves in the game. So it's important that you find the best one. Elite is really good. Park size ups, I don't use any because I don't really want to be doing park dribble moves. Basic size up packages. Now this is an important dribble move. I have on Pro 1. I don't think there's a lot of options. I think it's Pro 2 and maybe there's another option, but Pro 1 is the best one. Trust me, use this. Size up escape packages, I have on Pro 2, and I think this is the move that allows you to do the Curry slide. So if you guys see anyone doing that quick behind the back, if you're like a beginner and you don't know what a Curry slide is, it looks like this. If you guys want to do this, you need to have on Pro 2 size up escape to do the Curry slide. That is basically the best move in the game this year, or at least one of the most effective. Moving crossovers, I'm using Pro 8. Now you guys want to either use Pro 8 or Pro 2. Honestly, like on some of my other players, I use Pro 2, but on this one, I'm using Pro 8. It doesn't really matter. Both of them are good, so Pro 2, Pro 8, you guys can mess around with them if you want. Moving behind the backs, I have on Pro 3. You guys are definitely going to want to use Pro 3. It's the quickest behind the back in the game. Look at this right there, that one. Not this slow one, but that one right there allows you to do a quick behind the back, and with some of my combos, you're going to want that. Moving spins, I have on basic one. You guys might be thinking, why is he not using like a pro dribble move? Because his ball handle's high, he unlocks all the pro spins. But actually, basic one is the best spin in the game, and you guys will see again in my dribble tutorial why, because it gives me the best spin back, which I'll show you guys how to do. Moving hesitations, this one does not matter too much, but I am using Pro 5. Moving step backs, I'm using Pro 2. Again, this is another one that doesn't matter too much. Triple threat styles, I have on normal 4. And if you guys wanted any of my updated layups or dunks, here they are. I'll scroll through them really quickly. You guys could pause the video, whatever you have to do. My fade or whatever dribble pull up is normal. If you guys want any of my other sigs, here they are. And again, my jump shot video, I'll put a link to that at the top of the description if you guys want my jump shot. All right, but now it's time to hop on my hoverboard. I'm gonna go over to the Gatorade facility so I could jump into the dribble tutorial. All right, so I'm now in the Gatorade facility, and I'm not gonna waste any time. Let's pop the controller up on the screen. I'm not gonna keep the controller up for every move because some of them are gonna be really simple. But the first move that I'm gonna be showing you guys is the momentum crossover, and it looks like this. If you guys have, I mean, you've probably seen it before. It's been in every 2K since like as long as I can remember. I think going back all the way to like 2K15. It became extremely popular in like 2K17, and this move is one of the base moves that every dribbler needs to know. And I will be showing some beginner moves like the momentum crossover, like some other moves like the double step back, or just any move like the behind the back. There we go, behind the back. And then as we get farther into the video, I'll show some more advanced combos. But for the momentum crossover, you could hold your right trigger if you want. You don't have to. But what you want to do is flick up on the right stick, and then with the left stick, and I'm going to put the arrows on the screen so you guys can understand it. With the left stick, you want to go up and to the right. So just like this, flick up with the right stick, left stick, up and to the right. If the ball's in your right hand, then the left stick's just gonna go the other direction, so upward and to the left. You're always flicking upward with the right stick though. Now for one of the most effective moves in the game, the Curry slide. This is this quick behind the back that you guys see me doing right here. Now the thing is, in this game, you cannot spam it like you could in 2K21 current gen or like in games in the past. But what you can do is you can do this sort of like dribble reset, which I'm going to show you guys how to do. You can actually do it faster than how I'm doing it right now. But yeah, how you guys do this is you go diagonally downward with the right stick. You again don't have to hold right trigger for this move. I normally do though. I'll put the arrow on the screen so you guys can understand. Downward right with the right stick, and you want to hold it in that direction. Don't flick it, because if you flick it, it's going to do something like that. Just like that. That's what happens when you flick it. So the ball's in my right hand. We're gonna go downward to the left this time to do the Curry slide, and again, hold it. Don't flick it. Hold the stick in that direction, and that is how you do the Curry slide. Now the first combo of the video, this is gonna be with the first move I showed you guys, the momentum crossover and the Curry slide. And this is a move that I do a lot. It usually catches my defender off guard. So say there's a defender right in front of me, I do the momentum and then Curry slide right after. Momentum, Curry slide. This is a move that I learned pretty much back in 17, and you guys could spam it once you get it down. But yeah, once you do the momentum, and the momentum honestly is not the best move this year. It used to be better in the past. Once you do the momentum, they think you're going left, and then bang, you hit him with the Curry slide. The Curry slide creates so much space, you literally glide all the way. If you let the animation fully play out, look, I'm gonna end up near the hash. Look, all the way over to the hash. Like that shit pulls you far, and the defender is not ready for it most of the time. So yeah, I'm not even gonna show you guys how to do that with the controller, because you guys, you know, could probably figure it out. Just put move 1 and move 2 together, and that is how you do that combo. Now for the regular behind the back, and again, you don't have to hold your right trigger, but I normally just do, just because, you know, it's better to sprint usually. So I'm gonna be going to the right because the ball is my left hand. I'm gonna do behind the back over to the right side. So how I'm gonna do this is downward right on the right stick. Again, I'll put an arrow, and you're just gonna run in that left direction. So all at once, you're gonna change your stick direction. So you're gonna flick right with the right stick, and you're gonna run right with the left stick. Just like that. The behind the back is pretty simple, but I don't know. I figured I'd throw it in the video just in case there's like a complete new player. And if you want to go to the left, you do the same thing. You flick downward left with the right stick while you run in that direction. All right, so for the between the legs, this is a really simple move. You just flick the right stick. So right stick to the right, or right stick to the left. I'm not even going to show you guys with an arrow because it's so simple. Just with the right stick, you flick it right or left to do it between the legs. And that brings me to my next move, which is kind of a combo. This is going to be the Curry slide, between the legs, reset spam, that looks just like this, and I be doing it a lot. People be confused. They're like, Solo, how are you spamming the Curry slide? Like, what are you doing to reset it? And what you guys want to do is after you do the Curry slide, just do a between the legs to the other side. Or I'm not even doing a between the legs some of the time. Some of the time I'm just doing the quick flick behind the back. It's like the Curry slide, but you don't hold it. You just flick the stick downward into the direction you want to go to. So I'll do a Curry slide, and then I'll flick it downward right. Curry slide, flick it downward right. Curry slide, flick it downward right. And you know, that's how I reset my Curry slide, and that's how I spam it some of the time. Any move can do it though. Like I can do it with the between the legs also. You could even do it with the signature size up if you want to flick upward. just like that. Now I'm going to show you guys how to do the behind the back sham god, which looks just like this. So for this move, you guys want to start off by doing the behind the back. So if you guys don't know how to do the behind the back for some reason, you know, it's 2K21 next gen, we're literally in February, you should definitely know how to do the behind the back unless you just bought the game yesterday. You know, go back in the video and get the behind the back down first. Basically, how you do this move is you start it off with doing a behind the back, just like that. But what you have to do right after you do the behind the back is you pull the right stick backwards. So just like it looks like the move is doing, you're going in and then you pull it back. You just pull the right stick backwards. So you do the behind the back, let go of everything, pull it back. Actually, I did it too late. You got to do it kind of quick. Like after like half a second, you just pull it right back. So behind the back, and then you pull it back with the right stick. You just flick the right stick down right after you do the behind the back, just like that. And you can do it both sides. Just flick the right stick down after you do the behind the back. And again, if you guys have any questions with any of the moves that I'm showing you guys, I mean, so far it's been somewhat simple of moves and combos. Just let me know in the comments and I'll try to reply to as many comments as I can. But again, I might get a lot of comments, but I'll try to reply to all your comments. Or if you see anybody else that's confused in the comments, just try and help them out, reply to their comment, whatever. All right, now for the single step back, and this does not require an arrow, because if you don't understand what I'm saying, then you probably need help. Like mentally, you might need some help. So for the single regular step back, you just want to flick down on the right stick. It's as simple as that. Just flick down on the right stick, just like that. Now for the double step back, and this is a new move. We have not had this in a 2K until next gen. And this actually creates a lot of space because let's say you're driving in. Hold on, ready? I'm driving in, double step back. Like that's a kill. Like they think you're going in for a layup, they're running, they're backpedaling, you're open for a three, you pull it. So for the double step back, it's the same as the other step back, but you just hold your right trigger this time. Hold right trigger will allow you to do the double step back. And if you don't hold right trigger, it's just a little singular step back. Holding the right trigger, I think on PS5, it's like R2 or whatever. The bottom trigger that your index finger is normally on. And after you do this, you can either run out of it, but if the defender's close to you, you might turn it over if you run into them. But if they're not close to you, then that's normally a kill and you just get, you know, so much speed, run straight to the hoop. Or you could run in the direction, you know, that the ball is in. It's up to you. Either way, you're picking up a lot of speed. You're probably killing your defender with that move. All right, now I want to show you guys the big step back. And what I mean by this is when I'm running in one direction and I just hit them with that little step back. This is really simple. So when you're running in one direction, you just flick down on the right stick and it'll give you that little step back. So when you do this step back, a lot of defenders will think that you're about to pull a three. But the thing is, you can just run out of it and take a dunk most of the time because they're honestly usually not ready for it. Or if you want, you could just hit them with a curry slide, or, you know, there's a lot of different moves you could do out of it. Just take some of the moves that I've showed you guys in this video and start putting them into your own combos. You can start getting creative with it. You don't have to just do the momentum curry slide because I showed you guys that. You could start putting all the moves together, like the behind the back, curry slide, you know, all the different stuff that I've showed you so far. All right, so now I want to show you guys one of my best ankle breaker moves. And again, I'm in the Gatorade facility, so there's no defender, obviously. You're just gonna have to take my word for it though. And this is a really simple move. So say you have the ball, you're running. If you have ankle breaking shots takeover while this is on, it's pretty much an ankle breaker every time. I actually have two moves that I'm gonna show you for this. So the first one is, say you're running right. You're running right, you want to hit him with this. That move right there catches ankles. I don't know why, but it just catches ankles. So how you do this is you just flick the right stick upward. So I'm running this way. It doesn't matter what way you're running. Flick the right stick upward. It gives you that little animation. And this just catches ankles like pretty much every time. I don't know why, but just flick up on the right stick. It's that simple. The next move that catches ankles a lot, and especially if you have ankle breaking shots, is this little spin move right here. So look, it looks like this. This is a new move in 2K. It has not been in any 2K except for this next gen game. It looks just like this. And I don't know why, but with the game mechanics, the defender gets fooled pretty much every time when you do it. So how you do it is if the ball is in your right hand, you want to do a backwards C shape with the right stick, starting from the top of the right stick. So I'll put an arrow on the stick. You want to do a full 360. So spin the stick fully, coming down from this side of the stick though. Just like that. You do a full spin while running in that direction. So I'm running in that direction and just spin the stick. Full 360. Don't stop at the bottom. You know, spin it all the way back up to the top. That's how you do that spin. And if you want to go the other way, then you just spin the stick in the other direction, coming down from the top, but on the left side. So this time you're going to want to create a C shape when you're going this way. It's probably a little bit confusing, but just trust me, just do a spin with the stick. Now for a move that a lot of people have been asking me, how do I do this move? Consider yourself lucky if you've made it this far in the video, because this is one of the best moves in the game, and it's like a move that a lot of people haven't really started to pick up on, and they haven't really, you know, figured out completely how to do. You can do this move on centers, and the move that I'm talking about is this move right here. Hold on. This little pullback move right here. It kind of looks a little bit dumb when you're just doing it alone, but when you combo it up with, like, say a curry slide or something, it looks pretty smooth. Just like this. Like, tell me this does not look clean. But yeah, I think by the end of the year, everyone's going to be doing this, and it's going to be one of the cleanest moves in the game. But just a lot of people don't know how to do it, and or maybe they just don't know that it's like as effective as it is. But look at this move. Like, tell me you're guarding me and I'm dribbling, doing whatever. I hit him with a pullback curry slide. Like, that creates so much space. And with blinders, they're almost always going to be on your hip when you do this move. So it's just a great move to do. So how you do this move, and I'll throw the arrows up on the screen. Right stick is always going to go upward, just straight upward with the right stick. Now left stick depends what hand the ball is in. So the ball's in my left hand, so I'm going to go downward to the right. So same time you flick the sticks, right stick's going up, left stick is going downward to the right, just like that. Now if the ball's in your right hand, the left stick is going to go downward to the left this time. So just like that. And again, once you get this down, the curry slide is a great move to do out of it. I mean, you could do a bunch of different moves. You could do the sham god behind the back, you know, momentum cross, anything. You just start comboing up, pull that shit out, bro, that shit looks clean as fuck. And I'm telling you guys, right now, there's not a lot of people that are doing it. Some of the comp people are doing it, but this is going to be a move that a lot of people start doing. So make sure that you get this move down, because it's going to be one of the cleanest moves in the game by the end of the year. I'm calling it now. Now for the long hezzy, and this is a move that I do a lot if you guys ever watch me stream or whatever. This move allows me to crab my defenders. They get stuck behind me, especially with blinders this year. If they're on the side of me, it's pretty much as an easy green. How you do this move, and I'm not even going to throw arrows up on the screen because it's so easy. You just hold right trigger, and with the right stick, see the ball's in my right hand, so I'm going to go left with it. Right stick goes upwards to the right. If the ball's in my left hand, I'm going to be going to the right with it. Right stick goes upward to the right, just like that. You can let it play out if you want, or you could just spam it back and forth quicker, not even play out the full animation. It's up to you, but this is a move that you could start comboing up with like some curry slides or some like between the legs. It's just another move that I throw into some of my combos, so I figured I would put it in this video. Now for pretty much the final move that I want to talk about in this video, we're going to be talking about the spin back. So how you do the spin back, and I don't even do it all that much because it's not the most effective, but when you do it at the right time, your defender literally gets killed. So how you do this, and I'll throw the arrows up on the screen, so the ball's in my left hand, so I'm going to be making a C shape. Coming down from the top, I'm going to make a C shape with the right stick. Now with the left stick, you're going to go straight downward. The thing about this is you don't want to do this at the exact same time. You kind of want to start with the left stick a little bit first. So you want to take like a step backwards and then spin downward, just like that. Now, if the ball is in your right hand, you just want to do the opposite with the right stick. You want to spin, make a backwards C shape with the right stick. But yeah, that's pretty much all the moves that I have for this video. Now, one thing that I want to tell you guys is once you learn each of these moves, like for example, learn the momentum crossover, just like this. Learn the momentum crossover, learn, oh my god, I picked up my dribble. Learn the curry slide if you don't know how to do that. Learn the curry slide reset move that I do. Learn that pullback move that I do with the sig size up pullback. Learn all of these combos and, you know, all the other ones that I mentioned in the video, obviously. And once you guys learn all these combos, you guys can start dribbling pretty fast, just like I am right here. At least you guys think I'm going crazy, but honestly, it's not that hard. Because once you know all these moves, you can just start spamming them randomly, honestly. I mean, I obviously know what I'm doing because I know how to do each move, but it's honestly like natural at this point, like how to just, you know, do different combos. And that's what I'm saying. Just hop in the Gator facility, learn each move individually, and start getting creative with it. Start making your own combos so that when you get out on the actual court, like in the park, you don't look stupid. Like you're not just out there just like curry sliding and just like doing like one move. Like start like learning how to do like your own like combos, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. If you guys have any questions, make sure to let me know in the comments. Like I said, I'm gonna try to reply to as many comments as I can. If you guys want the link to my build video, I'll also put that in the top of the description if you guys want to make a new build, and my jump shot link, that'll also be there. If you guys want to follow me on any social, here they are. I'll pop them on the screen. Also my TikTok, I'll play a little animation for that. If you guys want to follow me on TikTok, I've been pretty active on there. But yeah guys, I have some banger videos dropping soon. I'm gonna continue streaming as well. If you guys enjoyed the video, or if it helped you out at all, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next
all of the fans. We finna go ahead and run out some bands. So much potential they don't understand. Shorty, you supposed to be holding my hand. You were supposed to be part of the plan. Everything's different when you got a man. I might still go like your place on the ground. I swear that niggas be hating. They saying I can't make a banger. I did it again. Shut up, little tacker. We finna link with the bros and go ahead and hop in the bands. Don't listen to all the shit that they telling you, cause the truth is they ain't really your friend. Shorty, I know that these niggas ain't there for you, but for you, girl, I be here too.